Saraphina and I were at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book. And
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
He's proud of it. Hello, and good morning.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Do we say that?
I mean, you could try to pretend it's important to be happy at the beginning of the week.
I know.
And then maybe it'll get you there.
I had a weird night because I went to bed so early. I was so exhausted from hanging out with my boys. And we went to the Pats game, a lot of driving, a lot of walking, a lot of stuff I don't normally do. So it's like
moving.
I know my watch was like, you just recorded your longest outdoor walk. And I was like, that's pathetic, A. And B, I just started wearing the watch again last week when I found it. So.
Aha. So now there's a goal one could be setting.
Right.
But will you?
I don't know. We'll see. Jury's out whether I'm going to listen to this thing or not. It's obnoxious.
I mean, it is out for good.
I know. I'm working on it. I'm trying to, move my body and be a better human every single day. Just a little bit forward of the needle.
Small goals.
That's it.
Small obtainable goals. You'll get there eventually.
Thank you.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, you definitely are a reason to wake up for on a Monday. I was so happy. I was like, oh, at least it's Saraphina. Like, got a little pep in my step. My phone calls started coming in at midnight.
What?
People freaking out about SNAP benefits, stuff going on. Let's meet this week. There's a lot, right? It's Halloweek. I think things are already going to get a little crazy.
It's yeah. I mean, this is the time of year where the crazies come out anyway, but then add some upsetting news stories and
there's a lot going on in the world that sometimes I'd like to bury my head in the sand like an ostrich, but I'm just going to focus on what am I going to be for Halloween?
I was going to say, can you be an ostrich for Halloween? Because that would
be funny. One of our friends is
and your husband could be the news cycle.
I kind of like that. I'm always looking for some clever, fun things. Speaking of which, Ed McMahon has a question behind you.
Yes, Ed, how can I help you?
I've repositioned him every single show, so I'm going to go back and look at all the different ones.
And make a little video.
Yeah, exactly. The many faces of Ed McMahon behind Saraphina. I do like Halloween. It is a fun holiday.
It's just fun.
Yeah,
absolutely. I'm with you. I think that Halloween is, when you're a kid, it's super exciting.
Yep.
You get to go trick-or-treating or what have you. And then as a college student, there's a whole different level of fun that gets attached. And then as an adult, it's just fun too, whether you're watching little kids go do their thing or you're going out in a autumnal garb.
That's it.
An evening out. It doesn't matter. Like, it's absolutely the goal of this week is to have fun.
My daughter looks like she is so ready for Halloween to be over. She's in Salem, so she gets like Halloween.
That's like
on
how
steroids.
we feel in August, right?
Yeah.
We're like, can the summer be done?
Yeah.
We need our life back. So I get that.
For sure. And the little witch shop that she works in is going to be closing. And then she's moving over. We went and had lunch with her. We met her new boyfriend. And we happened to be at this hibachi place that she really loves. That's also a sushi restaurant. So they were like desperate for people because they bring in staff from all over the United States to work for them for the months leading up. It's usually September and October. So their seasonal staff is leaving them at the end of the month. So the boy that was waiting on us was like, hey, you ever do service? And she's like, yeah, actually I'm tip certified. So immediately had a job. The lady went, so what's your availability?
Oh, excellent. Well, it's definitely opportunities are everywhere and anywhere.
Yep,
if you're
that's
open to
it. Which city sushi is where she's going to be working in?
That sounds fun.
I know. I'm like,
need
fine.
To make a trip.
She needs to make some money because that girl has been calling us for all kinds of everything. Mom, I need groceries. Mom, I need this. And my husband's like, sure, just order on Amazon because it's attached to Whole Foods.
Right.
And you'll get your food. Well, she did not get the message. So she immediately got it delivered that day, $200 of whatever groceries they delivered it to the mailroom and lost it.
No.
I'm just like,
well,
you are one person. What do you need $200 worth of groceries for?
Very fancy cheese.
It has to be 100%. That's what it is.
It's very fancy cheese.
Because normally this kid lives on ramen and 20 cents a day. So
yes, but her mac and cheese.
82 cheese mac and cheese. It's definitely the damn cheese. I should have thought about it. Freaking A. What's up, Ashley? Hello, Kathy, David. Hello and good morning on a Monday.
Thank you for starting your week this early.
I know. Ashley, how did you survive Halloween trick-or-treating throughout the Commons? This weekend was a full-on Halloween blast. Super cute. I got to host like the beginning party with all the dogs at Hot Diggity.
Yeah. Oh, great.
The costumes are so creative.
Oh my God. That's so fun.
So Ashley over at Hot Diggity decided to do a fashion runway sort of
Oh, as you should.
catwalk with the dogs.
Brilliant.
So I was like pumping in a little bit of music to go along with their costumes. Like one was Gilligan. Like it was just really cute. One was Sally. One did a whole Cruella DeVille thing. I mean, it was really impressive.
Is there photographic evidence?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I will show you all of these dogs. One of them was like a cute little Frenchie that was dressed up like a surfer. He had his little mini surfboards behind him. There was one little Papillon that had curlers in her hair. I was like, how did we even get this?
So good.
So stinking cute.
Those are really fluffy dogs. Too,
Yeah.
So I can see where that would work.
And one was Chucky and had a wig. And wore the wig.
Here's the thing. I've had animals pretty much my whole life, cats and or dogs, and never have I had one that would actually wear a costume of any
These were
kind.
all loving their costumes.
So what magic?
I don't know.
What witchy thing is happening where for Halloween a bunch of dogs actually wore their costumes?
Right? And like loved it. They looked like they were so happy about it too. Like this was the best day
So
ever.
they were joyful runway models in their costumes. And
Yes.
I see if I know, because in my head it's just a bunch of dogs trying to remove it.
Nope. And I got the background track to most of it. It was great. Some lady dressed up as a NASA astronaut, and each one of her dogs were a different thing. One was a UFO. One was also a little astronaut.
Oh, a theme. I love a good
It was
theme.
amazing. Amazing. I was so impressed by the creativity of absolutely everyone that showed up. So thank you for that.
Fun.
Then I went into the Commons afterwards and did kids karaoke from 2:30 to 4:30.
What kind of songs do little ones want to karaoke?
It was Taylor Swift.
Oh, that tracks.
And it was K-pop Demon Hunters.
Also makes sense. Okay, got
all
it.
of those.
Which, by the way, I only heard of that because of Saturday Night Live.
Oh, really?
That's completely off my radar, but SNL did a thing about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I went to search it online immediately.
Number 1 on Netflix. And then I did the back to school dance. And that's all they wanted. And they know all the dance moves to it.
Oh my God.
And so you could just play those 7 songs over and over.
Because things are on demand, kids can learn the dances.
Yeah.
I remember trying to like learn because like Thriller, you had to wait for Thriller to be shown on MTV.
Right.
And they would tease it for like an hour.
Yeah.
They'd be like, sometime within the next 90 minutes, we will play Thriller. And you have to like wait for it and then try to learn one more step. And it would take forever to learn the dances.
Forever and ever and
now
ever.
you could just pop on Netflix, pause, repeat.
Yeah.
Of course they know all the dances.
Exactly. Ashley, good morning to you. Not only do they know all the dances, but half of those songs are in Korean. Do you know what that looks like on a screen?
And they're singing along anyway.
And they sang along and
because
they knew
they've
it.
Learned that by sound. That's
They
so
did learn
cool.
it by sound, but then they wrote it out as if it were an English word also. So they knew the words. I was like, these kids are learning Korean. And they were good at it too.
That's amazing.
I'm impressed. Yeah. Gone are the days of when we had to wait for the song to come on the radio to try and catch it, to record it on our little tape deck.
And forget trying to learn a dance. But yeah, even to record it. I had so many tapes where you'd like hear the DJ intro and outro.
Yeah. Yeah. Ashley, Irene, is Kids Bop still a thing or am I way too old? No, Kids Bop still has songs and I will sometimes grab them because some of the pop songs have some questionable lyrics and Kids Bop will change it just a little.
Yeah.
Like Uptown Funk, for example. The Kids Bop version is fill my drink, put a little water in it instead of a little liquor in it.
But that's clever, right?
It is. So I will sometimes flip those songs because they're obviously not Bruno Mars, but they do a pretty good job of making it sound similar.
I'm sure my parents wish that existed in the like 80s and 90s as I'm singing along to things highly inappropriate for my age range. For sure.
Picture it. Lily is 3 years old, Rihanna's S&M comes on. And she's in the back seat going, whips and chains excite me. And I'm like, maybe we should listen to Kids Bop. So yes, it is still a thing.
We're the last generation where it didn't exist.
Yes, exactly. You had a great question of the day today. And I wish we had talked before I released our share. But I think that this is such a good one because I do it all the time.
I need to know that. Okay, I'm glad to know I'm not completely alone. At least you're on the same camp, but I need to know how many of us there are because I've been describing this to other people and they have looked at me like I'm crazy. So clearly it's how much is music a part of your world?
Yeah.
So I have this condition where
I love that. We've diagnosed ourselves with a condition
where certain words will turn my brain into a jukebox. And it's very specific. This word will turn on this specific song. So the example that I've got is if I hear the word unity in the wild, someone just happens to use that word in a sentence, my brain instantly clicks on UNITY.
I did the same thing.
Queen Latifah. It's 1993 in my head. And then I have to regulate it. I have to say to myself, this is not, that's another one. That also is a good one. So the last one I'll think of is like the word rhythm becomes rhythm of the night.
And I'm rhythm of a dancer, but I do the same thing. So when I hear it and all of a sudden I'm singing it in my head,
it's going on. And then I have to tell myself, you're an adult, you're in the middle of a meeting. You need to shut off the radio in your brain and get back to work. So I'm just curious if other people have this experience and what are your words? What are the words that instantly play this specific song? So it's not like an earworm. It's not like getting a song stuck in your head.
No,
it's different.
It triggers a whole concert in your brain. I really love that because it happens to me all the time. And it's not with all of the same words, but it's usually the same.
I've got a few though,
15 words
every single time.
Now I'm going to make note of it when it happens to me because I know it's like the same 15 things, but I do it and I'll play it.
So give us your stories.
You're welcome. Random words that trigger the song in your brain. You know you have them when you're either writing or hearing them out in the wild. And for whatever reason, that is one of them. And I do the same thing with that Queen Latifah song. If you've ever
said rhythm and then I started dancing, that is why, and I'm sorry.
And you know it. Kathy, absolutely. She said they still have a summer concert at the Leader Pavilion for Kids Bop. Good morning, Liz. Eleanor was one parking lot away from me at the Pats game yesterday, the entire day.
Get out.
We're like just passing each other in areas. Nina actually ended up being in the seat in front of me, which I think is absolutely hysterical. I don't know how that happened.
You just attract all the peoples.
Well, she ended up, we were talking about going to the Pats game, and thank you very much, Chris Ball, for allowing me to have your season tickets. I did not embarrass you or make a mockery of the general area in which you also sit with the same people all of the time. I know, right? So you have to like be mindful because these are not yours. So we ended up befriending the people to the left of us. We had Browns fans behind us that were absolutely obnoxious. You need to talk to the people that have the seats behind you that allow that to happen because they were obnoxious, saying the same things over and over and over. You know, like when we all watch the play together, but they're repeating it on repeat 17 times. They shut up really quite quickly after the first quarter because that's when we started winning, and then it never came back.
Eventually their team lost. So does it really matter?
No, but it was that whole first thing where we had 3 field goals in a row. We're like, I don't know what's going to happen. Is this game? I can't listen to this the whole time. Then we eventually ran away with it. But Nina's cousin is actually on the Pats this year.
Oh, cool.
And so she would have sat in the family section, only her other cousin canceled at the last minute. So she's like, I feel so bad. Let me just buy you some seats. Where are your friends sitting? I didn't realize it was going to be directly in front of me.
So cool.
That was awesome. So yeah, we ended up having a really nice day. The weather was so hot. I had this like fluffy sweatshirt on and I had a tank top. Cliff had to go buy me a t-shirt because I was dying.
And it wasn't quite warm enough for a tank.
No, exactly. We weren't there.
All right. How long have you lived in New England?
I know.
Almost your entire life.
I know I should have had like
layers.
One of all of them.
It's sweater weather, but you still need
sweater weather.
Layers. You should know better.
I know. And I didn't, but we ended up having a really good day. We had some funny tailgaters beside us that kept trying to play football with the boys and snatching out their football. I'm like, good, your turn. My arm actually hurts.
Well, there you go. More movement. Your
like,
watch is so proud of you.
Mom is so old. Throw that ball like I used to. I'm
A
tired.
little icy hot. You'll be fine.
Yeah, right. The girls at football were trying to get me to come back. We recently had a celebration of life for our friend BK, and it was all the football girls. They're like, we're still playing. Come on. You're still playing. Cindy, there's 2 high-speed females that still play, and they're in their 80s.
Well, then there's no excuse.
I know. I just can't. Sundays are ridiculous for me. Holly, I'm so sorry I missed you yesterday. There was just such dysfunction. I'm not only lost my assistant, who is hopefully coming back after her maternity leave last week, but I've also switched over systems of my CRM and how we connect with our entire team on gigs and things and what's happening. So it was just a supreme lost in the shuffle. And I was just like, that never happens. So I'm supremely apologetic. I missed the Salty Witch Market, which is one of the things I really love. Those witch markets. It's fun.
We were just talking about all the fun stuff that comes around for Halloweek.
Yep. And
she went to watch football.
I did, right?
Footballs all the time.
So yes, I missed you, Eleanor. Good morning, my friends. Hello. And I don't even know what Sanskrit that is. Oh, Vanessa, how you doing, my friends?
Hi.
Thanks for joining us on the show. Saraphina Churchill is here from Images by Saraphina. She's one of my favorite artists in a box, if you will.
Yes, the whole art department, not necessarily the marketing strategy side, although I can help a little bit with that, but usually I'm just the one making things look pretty, and I love my job.
It's awesome. You do a really nice job, and thank you very much. She has been working very diligently on a project with our Mashpee Chamber of Commerce that is finally going to be released into the wild.
Excited. It's like moments away.
Yeah. We are starting to gather the assets this week. So this has been a labor for me. I had a board meeting and I was like, you guys are making me work a lot right now.
But the economic value to this is what again?
Yeah. So we are just asking, we've got this shop local shift that we're asking everybody in Mashpee, and you can do this in your town too. I really think it's important to take $100 of your online shopping and to shift it into your local town in which you live and work, or both. Really, it will change the difference. The difference is millions of dollars. Here in Mashpee specifically, it's about $2.5 million of every resident.
Which is incredible. I mean, think about what that'll do for your local economy.
And I'm not talking seasonal resident. I'm talking regular, every day.
Live here year-round.
Correct. If you shift just $100 of your online shopping to shopping in Mashpee, it's about $2.5 million worth of economic activity.
And I would argue, like you said, that's important in every town, in every space. Yes, online shopping is convenient, but what you can do for your local businesses by at least spending a portion of that local. And there's so many fabulous opportunities to do that. If I can toot our horn here, I'm on the committee for the Cape Women in Business. And one of the things we have coming up in November 13th is our Merry Sip and Shop, which is it's a night out. You'll have something to nosh, light bites to nosh on. You'll have a couple of cute little things you can sip on, but also you get to meet local artisans, crafters, business owners who are like in the crafting space and the folks you might see at a farmer's market or something like that, but it'll be an indoor shopping night at Pop-Up Street in Hyannis.
Love it.
And you can get some of your really interesting folks on your list who might be a little more challenging to shop for. You can get them something truly unique. And again, you're shopping local, you're keeping that money offline, and you're helping your local economy. I mean,
it's a win-win-win.
It's huge. And also, you're going to get something totally unique for that person on your list rather than like, oh yeah, I went to Amazon and found the thing. Get them something new and different.
I love it. Ashley says, I am pledging to shift $100 and more shopping locally this holiday season so we can all just do it.
My house actually cut the cord with Amazon entirely.
That's amazing.
We have not used Amazon in almost a year.
I've never had an account there. I just use Cliffs.
Oh, well, We
But
shut
I
it
can
down.
say-
No more. So we have not. I have been either shopping with a local brick and mortar here on the Cape, or going direct to if that item is not available on Cape,
Yeah.
which does happen.
Yeah.
Then I'll go directly to that company and buy direct from them rather than doing it
I
through
love that.
Amazon.
I'm so jealous of that. We do shop with a couple of our electronic vendors, but that is a really big challenge when you're in that industry, in the tech industry, to be able to get what you need locally. It's tough.
I get it. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I tried to practice what I preached.
I know.
Because I always say people should hire me instead of someone randomly on an online site that you've never met. You should work with an actual human being in a real local vendor. So I was like, I should really be practicing what I preach.
Yeah,
so,
that's it. I mean, make the shift. You don't have to completely cut the cord, but I mean, if we just incremental changes, right? Here we started off this show with incremental changes.
Itty bitty goals that are easy to obtain, and then you feel good about yourself.
That's
and then
it.
the next one's a little bit easier.
Right, Ed McMahon? You can do it. We incrementally change you every day. I'm going to miss him after Halloweek. I don't know what I'm going to have to do.
I mean, I think you could leave him up for like a couple extra
Probably.
days.
All Souls Day.
Yeah, you can get away with that
It
for a few
spills
days.
into November.
Totally. But by like the 3rd or 4th, you're probably done.
Not only do you have the Sip and Shop coming up, but we've got Enterprising Women.
Here, I'm going to say this wrong. So I made notes. Okay.
I love it.
So on Thursday, this week, Thursday, October 30th, is the Enterprising Women event, which is put on by Cape and Plymouth Business Media.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be at Margaritaville in Hyannis. And if you want to stay for a little while longer, at 3:00, the Cape Women in Business organization is presenting the documentary Behind the Gaze, which is by Jill Campbell. And it is about the swimsuit.
Sports Illustrated.
Sports Illustrated.
Yeah.
See, I told you. That wasn't in my notes.
I was fascinated by it because I kind of glanced over it, and then I talked to Jen Brand about it, and then I was like, oh, wait, okay. So it's not just the sleeves. It's about the empowerment of women.
Yeah, and the taking care of the women on the shoot that day. And so it's a very interesting documentary. It'll definitely enlighten you about things that you never would have thought about. And so we're showing that. And it's, if you are already at the Enterprising Women's event, then it's only $5 more to stay for the documentary. And then after the documentary, you can actually chat with the director.
Which I love that.
And then if you just want to come to the doc, you're welcome. That's a $15 ticket to just show up in Margaritaville at 3:00, watch the documentary, and hang out with the director afterwards.
Perfect. Get your tickets. I think some are still available. I'm not quite sure about the event itself. Ashley, I know you're presenting at it and speaking. And then we're going to talk to Kara this week as well. She's going to pop in and just talk about the event just a little bit more this week, because you guys have done a really good job promoting it and filling it out. I think adding a little bit more. We have a lot of events, and I think that sometimes you need to add some more value in it. I love how you guys have dug in and have added some more substance to the event.
I think that thank you. I think that that's important, just because so many women's events are superficial. Like, if we just put women in a room, that's enough.
Right.
And so I think that, like, first of all, women are in very different parts of their career. So the fact that you can have some are mentoring while some are learning, and you can have all these different avenues in which one could be empowered, or one could learn from, or one could find community within. I think it's important to have as many opportunities as possible. So this has been a fun project.
Yeah. And it's a lot. It's a heavy lift, but I mean, you guys, the Cape Women Business, there's just a Cape Plymouth Business. How many other people that are involved in this activity? It's great, though.
There's a lot going on. And it's a great example of community coming together.
Enterprising Women this Thursday. If you don't have your ticket, I think some are still available. Good morning, Miss Eva. Thank you very much for my mac and cheese dinner on Saturday night to round out my weekend of activities.
Ooh.
I know. Well, we just haven't had a chance to get together. My schedule is crazy. She's crazy right now. She's over at Kia, and they've got all of that construction where you can't even get to your business. And it's been really frustrating for everybody in that area. I know Yarmouth Chamber of Commerce is doing a good job of putting out maps on how do you access the business during all of this insanity.
I love those signs, like, yes, businesses are open, but please don't come down this road. And you're like, wait, what do I do now?
Right? These are the things that we don't experience because we don't have a brick and mortar per se.
Right. Not for my business.
Right.
But it is still frustrating when you are trying to move around the world.
Yeah. Yeah. It's challenging. And, we get past the tourism season where we are like, oh, yay, we can take left turns again. And then all of a sudden they're like, we're going to dig up
construction
every
season.
road.
You can't go anywhere. You can't turn left. You can't even drive.
Right? Every road, we're going to just chop it up. Happy Monday to you, the Robert Paul Group. We are so happy to have you as a new entrepreneur membership, and I'm looking forward to exploring how we can support your business. Put your sign back up. I will later. She's resting right now. Lemonadio's resting.
It's Monday. She's sleeping in.
I know. Exactly. She said it's killing us. Leah, thank you so much for joining us on the show this morning. I've got Saraphina Churchill, Images by Saraphina. Maybe you could just give a little plug, your value prop to your business over here.
So I am a photographer and a graphic designer, although these days it's more graphic design than photography, and that's fine. But I do mostly business service work. So if you need help with marketing artwork or branding artwork, that's where I can come in and be most helpful. It's usually small businesses that don't have an in-house art department. You don't have that creative team, or you have like the one person who's kind of good at Canva and can handle your social media stuff. But if you need bigger meatier items than that, then that's where I can be helpful. And for photography, my services are really specifically like product imagery. So if you have a product line and you want to make a really great brochure, I can photograph the products and design your brochure. But otherwise, I'm probably just going to be designing stuff for you because that's my photography.
Well, you do a really good job.
My photography skills are really good at inanimate objects, but as soon as it's a human being who can move, I can recommend better photographers than me.
Hello, Miss Cindy Williams, visiting us from the Harwich Chamber of Commerce this morning. We need to get you on my show. You've got a lot going on in Harwich, and I love supporting every single one of our towns. We really are quite unique in that respect, where we all
got the chamber council.
Right?
You can just rotate and have a different chamber on all the time.
LC3. I absolutely love meeting with them and finding out what's going on in everybody's town, and everybody's challenges are uniquely different. Mm-hmm. So it's nice to be like, this is what worked here. I don't know if it'll work for you, but we can support you. Let us know.
I think chambers do such amazing. They're the unsung heroes of many business communities. They just do so much for their niche area. And I think that you're doing a pretty great job at highlighting that. But why aren't the rest of you guys?
We're working on it. It was a conversation that I had when I interviewed our up and coming new high school intern, Windsor. I'm very excited to bring you on to the team. She was very nervous, but she said, I don't want to be rude, but what does the Chamber of Commerce do?
And that is a really normal question, especially for a young person. That makes total sense.
I'm happy to answer this question. We do a lot of things.
Why would you know that? And frankly, from town to town to town, that role looks different anyway.
Yes, it does. And I think that that's probably what's confusing about it. And then the conversation I always have is why Cape Cod Chamber versus your local chamber.
Oh, and those are two totally different animals.
And they really are. And it's easy. Both of them do amazing things, but the Cape Cod Chamber is more policy driven, is more bringing tourists here. We're more locally driven.
Super important. We need that too.
Yeah, for sure. And yes, you should be worrying about the bridges and you should be worrying about all of those things. And we're worried about supporting the businesses that are in our town and our membership, and how we're connecting you to your customers, and how we're going to bring all of those people that are visiting us to you. And then for you to utilize all of the other business services within our business. It's a lot.
And I appreciate Mashpee Chamber has, which I have benefited from, the entrepreneurial membership, which is a fraction of the cost of other memberships. And that is super helpful to someone like me who I have an at-home business. I don't have a big brick and mortar. I make enough money to keep my life happy, but I am not someone who has a huge marketing budget for just me. So that was a perfect price point for someone like me to be able to join the chamber and utilize it, which has been great.
And showing up at those networking events. But also for us, another big benefit is the newsletter. We and you as an entrepreneur can add any of your messaging in every other week.
You're going to be getting some stuff for the Merry Sip and Shop.
Well, and it's not always like here is all my business, whatever. But if you've got something going on, or you're connecting with another business, or you're working collaboratively, please bring those to the newsletter so that we can support you. I'm really looking forward to working with Heritage Museum and Gardens Aglow, the regular tickets. It's beautiful. The regular tickets go on sale this Wednesday. Please, when I tell you that they sell out, they really do sell out. So be poised to purchase your ticket on
and listen,
Wednesday.
If it's sprinkling, just bring an umbrella. You'll be fine.
Right?
Like, I've been to that. We go every year, and we don't have kids, but I love watching the kids like try to find all the reindeer or whatever. There's different activities for kids. So it's just so fun to sort of see them having that Christmas magic moment. But even just as two middle-aged women who don't have kids, we enjoy.
I still ride the carousel. Move over, kids.
Beautiful.
Little kid in front of me, and the mom was like, "Do you mind?" And I'm like, "Yes, I do. I'm riding the carousel as well." Want to. This is not just for your kid.
It's my season of magic
right?
as well.
It is. Good morning, Katrina. I'm very much looking forward to having you on the show to talk about everything that you're working on. And, we've got some nice, great faces, some fresh faces that are coming to the show with all kinds of stuff that is happening on the Cape that I had no idea.
Well, tell me more.
Right?
What am I missing out on?
Well, it's just between people getting involved. People are finally starting to realize that they need to get involved. We had a weird Saturday election over a proposition question in Mashpee. I had to leave my dinner with my girlfriend because I was like, I've been preaching all week to vote and I forgot to vote. I need to get there.
Tisk.
I made it. I made it there Saturday by the skin of my teeth as they were cleaning up. And Jessica, who is our new town assistant, was like, take your time. I was like, I looked panicked. I was like, did you see the panic look at my face? Because I wanted to get here before it closed. Then I yelled at my husband, and he also was like one of the stragglers, but we got in there to vote.
All right.
Even though we swirled around our voting poll all day long. Oh, wait, I forgot about that. It was one question. It was the easiest vote I've ever done in my entire life.
And you waited till the last minute. Okay, well, we talked about small manageable goals. You did meet the goal of voting. Maybe next time our goal is to go not right at closing.
Correct. That's it. Maybe an hour beforehand, please, and thank you. Jen Christian, thank you. What is going on in the E4All world? Don't you have a pitch competition tonight? I think it's tonight. Did I miss it?
I don't know.
Right?
I'm terrible.
I'm so out of the loop.
One more week of my season ends in a week. Like I've got one more week of I'm straight out, and then like I can go back to being someone who's way more involved in the community. I can take on new clients again starting in November. By the way, if you heard my pitch and liked it, I'm taking new clients next month.
But I think
right now we're straight out.
That's important to mention. We as entrepreneurs get busy in our day-to-day and everything. We have a certain finite amount of time, right? I don't do a good job of time management. I say yes to everybody, and then I'm like, oh, we're going to help everybody.
That's bad for your stress levels.
It is. Now, we've brought on a great team. I've got about 8 people that are part of the Lemonade.io team, which is wild to me that in 5 years we've got this.
I remember when this was such a baby idea. It was still just you on the radio.
Yeah.
Like you didn't have all the different channels that you were ever on. Like the video didn't exist for a while. Yeah. And now look at you.
Media
empire.
Slowly. No.
Small, manageable.
That's it. We're making it so we're unavoidable. That's all. I'm going to be around, guys. Accept it. It's National Black Cat Day. You can cross me. It's fine.
Is it really?
Yes,
That's
it
a
is.
Fun one.
I know. It's Halloweek.
I know. This is the best.
I still haven't. My husband and I have gone back and forth over costumes, and I like the ostrich one. That's kind of funny.
In the news cycle, or just current events, or whatever you want to be hiding from.
I really like it. Yeah, it's aquatic tonight, 6:30. It's pitch competition night. So it's at Blue Economy still. If you've got a business that they're pitching the Blue Economy. If you have this glimmer of an idea, please come and check out the pitch competition. It's always great to see people putting themselves out there, or maybe you're in a position to support change in your community.
It's another opportunity for community to come together. I love those contests. They're super fun to watch.
Yeah.
But even if you're not sure if your idea has merit, like that's a great place to test the waters out. No pun intended, but like literally you can go and if you have a good reaction in the room, then you know this is something you could develop further.
Yeah.
Even if you don't win the contest, like you'll still get good feedback. I think it's a pretty great opportunity to go test it out.
It's also the E for All community that will be there supporting all of this.
And everybody loves everybody. And it's the kind of the safest, happiest little environment to
Yeah.
have an idea in front of people.
But it's also, if you've got an idea and you've never been part of the community, please show up and start talking to people. This is how you do it, right? This is a networking opportunity. And I would be remiss to say, coming from my chamber area, networking really does make a difference when you're finally meeting the faces behind people's businesses.
And you never know. You never know who you're going to meet.
And in a relaxed atmosphere like Aquatic, where you got a beer and you're just talking, it's sometimes just an easy thing. And they do have non-alcoholic beers, by the way, just in case that is your crew. I had this great conversation with Ryan over at the Enterprise on Cape Magazine last week. I hosted their best ofs. And it was a really great, here everybody wins and you've got your little badges and it's a nice dinner. But we also talked about networking events and how, because he's in the sober community, it's a little awkward for him. So we're working on Mashpee on having some other breakfast ones or some lunch. Our lunch and learns are coming back.
Oh, good. When are those coming back?
November 5th, we're having our first one with the Enterprise, and it's going to be over at Cape Space in Mashpee. And we're going to talk about modern marketing and some of the tools that you can use that are low budget, and also some other opportunities to get involved with On Cape Magazine or with the Enterprise in general. I really do support the Enterprise because they have a real news department.
Excellent.
With real people in it that really live here.
That's so important.
Right?
Not just have like regurgitated
things that are coming off of the AP press. And yes, while sometimes we can get bogged down in the craziness of what's going on nationally, locally, we're doing some really cool things. And I love Callie and I love half of the news department that's in there creating real stories about real-time stuff. They're so responsive. And it's just nice to know that we have people that are here creating that. And it reminds me of The Paper on Peacock right now. There's a TV show called The Paper.
I haven't watched that one.
And it's like the spinoff of The Office. And it's actually quite cute and it's pretty funny. But I love the adventures and the antics in melding what's really going on in the media and how, that part of connection to our community is getting smaller because of budget cuts and the way we actually consume everything. And my son, who actually thinks TikTok is real news.
Oh boy.
And while, yes, there are learning opportunities there,
sure,
there is also garbage.
And you need to be able to sift through it.
Right?
Critical thinking.
We're working on that. Kadna, she said, we need more sober events on the Cape. Yeah. So this was one of the things that came about from a networking thing that I said, you know what, we're starting to work on that. So this is one of them is our lunch and learns. And this is happening on November 5th. And you can just sign up. And this is open to not just chamber members or mini members. It's open to everybody, this one.
That's lovely.
Yeah. So On Cape Magazine decided that this is open to everybody and they're going to be paying for it. So I love that. Come on down and learn a new skill or connect. But we are going to be branching some more sober events that I think doesn't have to just be breakfasts or it doesn't have to just be workouts. It could just be getting together with good cheese and a snack. Like,
nothing wrong with cheese.
I know. I'm sorry. My incense over here that I decided to light up because it smelled basement-y around here has been knocking me out too. My husband, are you lighting matches down there? I'm like, yes. Thanks, Dad.
Well, to be fair.
He goes, are you working from home today? I said, yes. We are in the home studio here at Lemonadio. And we've got Saraphina Churchill here. Images by Saraphina. And if you need some marketing, if you need some photos, if you need an art department, definitely consider her next month.
Well, we can have a conversation.
There you go.
We can get a conversation on the books. Yeah, I like I said, I have one more week of Crazy Town and then and I actually love it when I can slow down a little bit, be more involved, and onboarding new clients. I enjoy doing it because you get to learn a new person's story. And that's hard for me to do in the middle of my busy season. I can do it if there's like a strong need. I will take on new clients in the busy season, but it's harder to. So I think it's a little bit of a disservice. So if I can chat with you off season to get to know you better and then help you when season comes back around again, that it works out better for all of us.
I know. I do love the Halloween season. It makes me happy. Homecoming, saw lots of homecoming photos over the weekend. My son chose not to go. It made me a little sad. I'm like, isn't that something that you're going to want to do in your high school year?
everyone has free will,
I know.
but
I was like, next year we have our senior year. I'm hoping
You
that he
kinda-
does all of the things this senior year.
whatever you don't do, you will wonder what you missed out on later.
And it's probably nothing, but also it's social opportunities that I think, he needs to throw himself out there. And no, I'm good. No,
and maybe
Ma.
that's true. We might be.
Is it
projecting.
old timey? I know. Is it one of those things that we just did? I feel like it's a coming of age thing. I feel like you should go to at least one.
But if those things don't exist anymore, if they're not the priority anymore, I mean, that could be a generational divide.
Yeah, they don't date like we used to. They don't really connect like they used to.
I mean, having a friend with a car and just getting in said car and literally just driving like a 4-block radius around
Yeah.
and around and around was like a thing to do. And I don't feel like kids are doing that now.
No,
That makes us old.
I blame AI. It's all
You can be
AI.
social at home though now too. Like we didn't have all the apps and all the different games and the ability to put on a headset and play with someone in another part of the country.
That's
like, that
true.
Didn't
That's
exist. You needed to go out to be social because you weren't allowed to type phone lines for too long.
Yeah, that's true.
We couldn't text. Like that stuff just didn't exist yet. So
There's good parts of that and there's bad
yeah,
parts of
they
that.
get to be social in different
I
ways.
think it's a
now.
bad part.
Yeah.
Popular AI bots are showing signs of gambling addiction.
Well, they learned from a system created by humans.
Right?
So all they learned was what the humans do and show them.
Hysterical.
So they're going to take on human traits in that capacity.
Who would have thought?
I had read a story too, or maybe someone was telling me about a story where there was basically the AI was doing insider trading. Because they were like, well, if I trade this and you trade that, and then we both trade this, like we'll all make money, and the goal is make money.
Right.
And so AI again learned the system that was created before they got there, and they just learned to do it faster. And I was like, people go to jail for that, but there's no laws to tell a robot they can't do
Right.
it.
Robots can't go to jail. We just shut you down.
So anyone who's worried about the AI takeover, it's like they're just going to become human.
Yeah,
Like they're not going to
right?
become superhuman. They're just going to become us.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
They're learning all the good and bad traits of us.
You're going to eventually get to be us again. Well, wonderful. Look what we did. We made ourselves worse.
Mhm.
I love it. Love a little bit of crazy crime. And we've got a couple for you today. Woman charged after shooting at the HVAC repairman. She didn't like the $70 service fee. I didn't know
my-
that was an option here in
on.
Indianapolis.
That's a very low fee.
Right. Reba Wilson faces multiple charges after allegedly firing at the HVAC technician, poor Nate Bard, after he requested $70 diagnostic fee for her dryer repair, which, by the way, pretty low. Can Nate, you come to Massachusetts?
How much the gun and the bullet and the time and the fees and that's so much worse than just paying the $70. I don't
Yep.
understand.
Yep.
I don't understand the logic.
Exactly. Police discovered a shell casing on the dryer and a gun under Wilson's couch. She appeared in court and is facing some charges for reckless.
Yeah, way worse than the $70 diagnostic fee, which of course you needed to pay.
Girl,
that.
pay the fee. This one's very Halloween-y. Man warns about demons after he claimed he was stabbed by needles on the Walmart toilet.
Oh, we're calling that demons now.
Yep.
Well, they actually, hold on. They are a type of demon.
Farmington, New Mexico, police are investigating claims by Jason Roth, a 51-year-old Colorado resident who reportedly being stabbed by needles taped to a Walmart toilet last month.
That is like from those urban legends that you think never truly happened.
Obviously, someone did this. He goes, immediately I felt it when I sat down on my skin.
Also, were you not trained to look before you sit?
After a stall recently used by someone wearing a shirt with a demonic symbol on it.
Oh, well, cool. That's not connected at all. But do only women look before they sit?
Right?
Do men not think of it because they don't sit as often?
Was it like an emergent situation where you just threw yourself in there? Because that
I
also
always
has happened
look
to
at
me,
it
but
before I sit down
I'm
because you just
definitely-
never know.
I was in
Although needles is not what I'm expecting to
Nope,
see,
no.
but I always look before I go.
I know. I had to do a really good spray down of that porta potty I had to use yesterday at Gillette. I definitely was
imagine.
checking. We always look before you sit. Come on now. It's even like the little meme I posted on Lemonadio today.
I missed it. What was it?
It's just basically I was walking around. I went to the pantry. I forgot why I was in the pantry. And then I went back to the bathroom. And then I realized it's because I needed toilet paper.
See,
This is our brain.
middle age is fun.
It's so awful. I can't remember anything anymore. Why am I here? Why am I holding this? What was I supposed to do?
I live by an app that because I'm constantly forgetting and then remembering at the worst possible times. So I live by this app called Remember the Milk, and it has saved so many things. It's a list keeper essentially.
Perfect.
And so I can have the shopping list. I can have the list, the to-do list, the stuff that you do every day.
Yep.
You can have on a repeat. The stuff that is like weekly, you can have on a weekly repeat. And then you're just like, when at 2 a.m. and you're not sleeping and you realize you forgot to do the thing, you could just say tomorrow and add the task.
Remember the Milk.
Remember the Milk is the name of the app. It has a free version. It is fantastic.
All right. Good to know. I'm always
It's a cute little cow. This
oh
little icon.
I'm always on my quest of finding things that will do my job just better.
Yeah.
Or help me remember
I live
anything.
by this app.
RTB, I'd like them to make that gambling AI robot look like Nicolas Cage just because I'm into it.
I support this. I respect it. I'm down.
He also said he was just a lazy ass, pun intended. I always look, even wipe down before I sit.
Thank you.
Exactly. I don't know. This is a sad story.
And it wasn't the demon t-shirt that got him. I'm just like,
the demon t-shirt got
you're
me.
just looking for excuses so people stop asking, why didn't you look before you sit?
Well, he made the national news, didn't he? We have another crime story. Nearly half call eating pasta without sauce a crime. This is a food and beverage conversation.
Food policing is so weird to me. Stop yucking on people's yums, literally.
Thank you.
Just, you don't have to eat it if you don't like it that
Right?
way.
I get mocked incessantly in my household because things have to be made separately because I can't take spice.
Okay. I understand that.
So my husband will now cook the curry stuff. That's the marinated portion before it gets to the curry portion. And I'm like, okay, I can handle that.
It's not that hard of an accommodation, is it?
Right? Have it before you sauce it up and I'm fine with it. But don't tell me it's yuck and gross and mock me because I can't have spice. I'm old.
I'm a vegetarian.
Yep.
My partner is very much not. So meat gets cooked separately. Like I'll make dinner, and if she wants a meat portion of dinner, she just has to make it herself, and then she just adds it to her plate after.
Do you feel like it's annoying to validate your vegetarianism to people sometimes?
It doesn't happen as much anymore.
Okay.
This was definitely when I first made the shift.
Yeah.
You know, people really thought it was a temporary thing. So then people would mock me and try to I would call it slipping me a meat Mickey. They would try to put food in front of me at a gathering and they're like, yeah, no, I think it's fine. And then you take a bite and it's like, clearly there's something in there. And people are like, oh, I forgot you don't eat bacon anymore. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
People don't really do that anymore. It's been 25 years.
Right.
At this point, people just know I'm a vegetarian and they've let it go.
Leave me alone. Don't make me have the meat. This is the second conversation that I've had with friends of ours that have gone vegetarian. And, I'm adding meatless days during the week to slowly have a little bit less.
So from what I hear, meat's really expensive.
Yeah. Well, yes.
So, I save a lot of money at the grocery store.
The conversation is SNAP benefits. This started, we don't know what's going to go on, right?
That's the problem. There's a lot of scary news and there's no real factual information yet.
Yep. Now this is coming up, our Clam Jam. We do it every single year. Last year was really well attended, but this actually is a SNAP benefit money raiser. We match SNAP no matter what the dollar amount you spend at our farmers market in Mashpee. And that's something that not everybody does. We did it all summer long. The funds are depleted and we did not get a grant to add to that. So this year it is needed more than ever. November 16th, we're already doing a benefit for our SNAP match. So it just so happens that it's coinciding with something that is really kind of scary.
It's terrifying.
And we're going to be adding more to our, hopefully, not coffers, but this is something that we really would love for you to attend, support, because I don't know how much more we're going to be needed. Our food bank is going to be slammed. Mashpee Christ the King does a really good job of making this work like a well-oiled machine, but it's not going to work completely if everybody needs everything every single week. So we've got to supplement that in some fashion.
And so coming to that event, helping with the fundraising,
Yeah.
and then, really, I mean, we think about it this time of year all the time, but like, let's really, this year specifically, food shortages is going to be really terrifying for families. So if you have the ability to buy an extra can of something every week and donate it, just consider that. I mean, I was on food stamps years ago, and it didn't cover a month's worth of groceries, but it helped. And if I had lost that then, I don't know what would have happened. So I always remember that every year when these sort of things come up, because I was in a position where I needed that service. I'm grateful to be in a position now where I don't need it anymore, but that doesn't mean that it's not a necessary service. So if you can donate, or if you can come to this fundraiser, please consider your community.
We've got a giant population of environmental justice here in Mashpee, and they definitely are going to be needing to lean on in as much as possible. So also, if you've got ideas, if you want to brainstorm, if you want to be part of it, if you want to raise money, if you want to show up and volunteer, please reach out to me. We're definitely kind of forming some committees right now to see if there's anything more. Is there something we're exploring? I work with the County of Barnstable. We have so many, Andrea Scarpellini, who works with food security here for the entire county, has been working on this, and we have been working diligently all of the time. Our work is now more cut out for us than ever. So if you want to be part of the conversation, please just send me an email, stephanie@stephanieviva.com, and I will get back to you within hours to try and figure out how to add you to this committee and this conversation. Dave Hegner, thank you so much for checking in with us this morning. Lauren, hello. Euro Places Activity Center is looking fabulous. I loved your Queen of Hearts costume this year. Always outdoes it. I know.
Every year.
I have not one artsy bone in my body when it comes to making things look pretty.
And why you have people around you.
That's right.
Collect the artsies.
That's it. You look fabulous, and I hope you had a great weekend. I love your costume this year. She outdoes herself every single year. She really does. What else did I want to talk about today? Anything else that you've got on your list of stuff that we didn't really cover?
We've covered everything on my list. I still want to know what songs get triggered in your brain because of really random words.
I know. You got to drop it in the chat. I can't be the
only one who hears the word unity in the wild, and then suddenly you're hearing Queen Latifah's UNITY or Rhythm, or there's probably others. Those are the two I know this morning.
But I'm going to pay attention more to it for sure. Good morning, Miss Emily. Madeline Ashton. Shut up. Death Becomes Her. Do you ever watch Death Becomes Her?
The movie? Sure.
Yes. I would like to talk about Madeline Ashton.
Oh, I don't.
Makes Goldie Hawn crazy.
I'm going to have to rewatch this movie. Yes! I'm not catching them at
It is Halloweek, so we need to see some of those scary movies. I don't like super scary movies.
We just watched, we had missed the latest Alien installation somehow. We don't know how we missed it, but we missed it. So we watched that last night, and then there's a show on Hulu, like a 10-episode Alien story.
Yeah.
And so we just started that. So we're a few episodes in, and it's definitely basically the aliens make their way to Earth.
Okay.
And I gotta say, there's been a few scenes where I'm like, whoa,
it's probably real.
It's very creepy.
A little terrifying. A little too close for comfort.
So that's been an interesting watch. If you want something that's creepy and cerebral, that'll get you.
I know. I'm in search of it. I think it's going to be one of our questions this week is I need some new material here on Netflix. It just needs to happen, or Hulu, or I don't even know which network I watch anything on anymore.
We cycle through. Right now we're on Hulu. We kind of cycle through, and then like we'll exhaust that, and then we'll cancel it, and we'll get a new one.
See, that's smart. No, we just have it all the time because it's
so overstimulating and it's expensive. So like, you can just save money and just cycle through them.
The people that cut the cord and then you get all the other services, you're like, now I'm spending even more money. Thanks. You've got me.
So
you've got me. I ordered my turkey this morning for Thanksgiving.
Already?
Yeah.
Is that a thing this
I was nervous. I thought I was late.
Oh.
Because you when we get it from the farm, they have to grow the turkeys.
Oh, okay. This isn't like Stop and Shop. Okay, gotcha.
And usually they're spoken for, right?
That makes way more sense. Okay.
I woke up in a panic at 5 a.m. and I was like, the turkey.
I have to tell you, one year I won a free turkey for something. I can't remember what it was. And then, so it's just me and my partner. And of course we go to a family function for Thanksgiving. So
and you don't eat meat.
I don't eat meat. She's not going to eat a whole turkey.
Right.
Like I was like, so I ended up donating it, but I was just like, I get that some people, this would have been amazing to be given a free turkey,
right?
But this was wasted on me.
You bring it to the party. I like that. Eat a turkey, give a turkey. There you go. My partner has turkey. I don't.
Oh,
Here's my free
God.
turkey. There are organizations right now that are looking for gift cards, that are looking for turkey donations, that are looking exactly for that. So, not to keep coming back to food security, but listen, this is
It's
going to be the
important.
conversation. We're going to be talking about it a lot, and the markets. As I'm on a break right now, formulating and gathering all of my strength for our Cape Cod Christmas market and the clam jam, and getting ready for this final push through the rest of the year, we are going to be talking about food a lot. So it's also one of my favorite things to talk about. So recipes, get over it. RTB, you've got some great recipes for the holiday season, and I would love for you to start sharing some of them, please, and thank you. This week we
I
are
want in.
right. Oh yeah, you do. Especially some fun veggie ones. You must get so bored.
Well, I'm constantly, thank goodness for the internet at this point. I'm
Yeah.
constantly like, I just looked up stopping at this grocery store on my way home from here to buy things for soup. I'm going to try a new soup this
It's
week.
soup season.
It is totally soup season.
My 25-year-old that is home living with us right now mocks me incessantly because there's always a soup going or one in the fridge because it's my go-to food.
It's delicious. It's comforting. It keeps you warm.
Thank you. I'm a soup gal.
I can't do it if it's hot out. So I don't do soup in the summer. It's salads in the summer, but it's soup every other time of year.
He goes, I just sent you an Excel file.
Of course it's an Excel.
And RGB said the alien nation is a lot. Each episode has a lot of backstory, he said. That's
Telling
awesome.
ya.
Fabulous.
It's an interesting watch.
Good morning, Kenna and Lauren. Thank you so much. Jen, I will try my best to get on over to Aquatic. One, because I've never been in the building. I've enjoyed their beer at various places, but every single time I try and go to Aquatic, for whatever reason, it's not open. Like the hours just don't jive with my life.
That can happen with breweries.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
You think it's going to have bar hours and they don't.
I don't get it.
I've had that problem before with a few other breweries.
Yeah, but if I get all my work done today, and today is a day full of appointment. Monday is an appointment day. I got things to do and places to go. I've got a parade meeting right after we wrap up here. Saraphina, let everybody know how to get a hold of you.
I have a weird name. So, and I know that, but PH, SARAPHINA, PH for photography, PH for graphic design. Saraphina has a PH in the middle of it. ImagesbySaraphina.com has all of my contact information. You can call or email, or you can actually click right on my calendar and book a meeting. Boom. You can find me anywhere. Also, the only social media I'm currently using is LinkedIn. So if you're a big LinkedIn fan, connect with me over there. Saraphina Churchill on LinkedIn. I'm the only Saraphina Churchill, I think.
Perfect.
So pretty sure you can find me.
All right. I'm late for a parade meeting. Everybody have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Get a hold of her.
Thank you.
Change your images. We'll see you at the ladies conference on Thursday.
Yes.
Do all of the things. Oh, I forgot the meeting started at 8:30. Classic Stephanie.
We're terrible. Terrible human beings.
It's Monday. What are you going to do? Are you coming to the meeting? Maybe. Stephanie, it's your meeting. Okay.
Is it digital?
Bye.